It costs $3.47 for the shipping and the manhandling. But it costs next to nothing to watch the snorting frat brothers line up in this barnyard living room of theirs, while the one with the nice smile and the nice parents, and the future we all hope is so nice, injects his real benevolent tongue between her plastic legs before ramming her face down through her synthetic throat so he can fuck her from behind. But that's just Christmas retail therapy, right? Yeah, another white boy has purchased the doll, which means another white boy wakes the dead for the 1,000th time. Tonight, the ghost of Sally Hemings emerges at the foot of my bed in search for her daughter, Beyonce. Take me to what's left of the doll's body, she says. Sally is the color of ocean floor coral. I think she must have died looking this way. A bleached, naked, unremembered thing. We walk together in silence. The redundancy of death and bondage buried her quiet. For the past 200 years, she has moved like an entire world that has been starved. When we get to this house, with the 4 white pillars and the white stone, white boy Thomas Jefferson sits looking at his new Monticello, eating his own white hand, smiling proud at this American flag they have in the window. The one that mocks us, inflatable black girls. You see, another white boy has purchased the doll, and today the ghost of Sally Hemings searches through piles and piles of trash for the body of her daughter. She treats litter like it's precious, like it matters, like it's worth saving. Like every black girl that was ever ripped open like cardboard and carcasses and raped and raped and raped by a white man and spent the rest of her life calling her rapist master, president, father of her children. Tom, help me. I can't find her, Sally begs. And I can smell the salt swelling in Sally's eyes that used to be eyes. And I can taste the blood pouring from her vagina that used to be a vagina. And I know that for the past 200 years, she has been breaking. But see, Tom can only hear Sally. He cannot see her now that she is dead and free. See, white boys never really see black girls. History never required them to. Unless they can purchase us. Unless we are inflatable. Unless they can quietly fuck us and fashion it into its own kind of puppetry. See, yeah, another white boy has purchased the doll, and after about a week, University of Pennsylvania, we all just so easily forgot. But I demand to know what they did with her body. Is she still being held hostage in the basement of this house? Or did they ship her back and try to get a refund? Was she worth less used? Or better yet, did they just throw her in the fucking trash and think nothing of it? And hey, Victoria, why are you so mad anyway? White boys have always been able to get away with anything. See, Tom, what have your sons done with our daughter? Sally begs and begs and begs. Our daughter, Tom says, repulsed. As if the two words were an abomination. Feces falling from the sky, he's been made to swallow, or worse. The ghost of a 13-year-old black slave, the father of democracy, raped and had to claim our daughter. He plunges his fist farther and farther down his own throat, vomits up the language of all these other dead white folk. Sorry. We didn't mean it. The doll didn't resemble the pop star on the packaging. So, like, sorry. Yeah. Phi Delta calls this an apology. And Tom is just sitting here, smiling back up at them, waving next to this flag. He's so proud of his countrymen. Meanwhile, I can smell Sally dying all over again. Her body that is not a body. Her body that has not been a body for the past 200